So the inaugural Tuscan Grand Prix has just finished, and by God, what a race it's been. I'm going to try and tell you all about it after this short intro. So we've just had the inaugural Tuscan Grand Prix. The winner is Lewis Hamilton, who takes his 90th Grand Prix victory, followed by Bottas in second place, and Alex Albon finally gets his first podium in Formula One in third place. That was a really, there was a really big fight between Ricciardo and Alex Albon for that podium, because I thought for a long time that Ricciardo would have done it, would have gotten the would have had a chance to get his first podium since Monaco 2018, but he didn't have a good restart. He didn't really have a good start at the second standing start. This is another really unusual event that happened. We had 2 standing starts and three safety cars. Max Verstappen went off in the first within the first lap, I do believe it was. And there was carnage involving some of the McLarens as well. It was Carlos got turned around, and then we had a red flag because there was so much stuff going down, and then when they restarted the race, the Bottas was in front of the pack. He effectively became the safety car, and he was bunching up the pack, but because of the guys at the back, they plowed into each other because they saw the green flag, the green light. But everybody knows that you don't start racing until you cross the start finish straight. So that brought out the second, that caused the second sort of that was the second disaster, really, and they stopped the race again. That was really dangerous, in my opinion. And to be honest with you, I was surprised that actually happened, because I thought the drivers would have known better than that, and actually Roman Grosjean lost his reg over the radio, quite understandably. He said, "Are they all trying to kill us?" Because I really thought that was dangerous as well. You know, it was quite a race of attrition, really. I mean, there was only 12 cars out of 20 that finished the Grand Prix. But you know, I really enjoyed it. But there was carnage. I mean, I'm a bit gutted for George Russell, because he well, you know, I really thought he could have finished in 9th place and got his first points, but unfortunately he had a bad final restart, so he ended up in 12th. He ended up in you know, he ended up in 12th, and then Raikkonen got a 5-second penalty for crossing the white line on when he did his pit stop. So Russell ended up in 11th. But I think, all in all, the race was quite action-packed. You know, I really liked the burgundy the burgundy safety car. That was absolutely aesthetically pleasing for the eye. I think that was great, and I also think that the burgundy you know, livery from the Ferraris, that looked quite sexy as well. Do I think that Mugello should be on the calendar for the long term? Yes and no. I think it was a good race, but you know, it was a good race, and it was a good play. It was a good location to stage Ferrari's 1000th Grand Prix. But to be honest with you, I think this was a special race. You know, I would love to see Imola back permanently, only because it has such great such connection with in Formula One history. I mean, you know, it's had some tragic events like the deaths of Ayrton Senna and Roland Ratzenberger, but it also had some great memories from there. So I think in this crazy Formula One season, we've got to be happy that we actually officially now have a Formula One season, because we have had more than 8 races, and this was the 9th race, and we hopefully can have another 7 to go to make it or not, no, 8 to go to make it a 17 rounds season. I personally didn't even think we was going to get a season, you know, because of a certain virus that is going around the world at the minute. But all in all credit to Mugello to make it. They've provided a good, entertaining race, for the 3,000 fans that were there as well. I'm glad that we are finally allowed to have a limited amount of fans there. Finally, I would like to say that I really enjoyed the fact that Mick Schumacher did a few laps in his father's 2004 Ferrari. That was quite touching, and to be honest with you, it actually brought some brought tears to my eye, actually, because I got really emotional. I just want to say, keep fighting, Michael, and you know, I'm always thinking for you, and hope to see you in. Hopefully, one day you might be able to come and join us at Formula One event again. But the most important thing is that you're making progress, and yeah. So keep fighting. But you know, all in all, I think it was a good race. But I do think that the championship is pretty much a done deal now. I think Lewis Hamilton is going to do it. Yeah, I mean, he's just been stunning, I mean, I do hope that one day in the near future that George Russell manages to get past that 11th place and actually score his first podium. Actually score his first point, rather, because I think he does deserve it. And at some stages of the race, I mean, he actually managed to keep the Ferraris behind him. So the guy has definitely got talent, and you know, he's doing a good job. You know, if I was Mercedes, I would put him into the seat alongside Lewis Hamilton, and get Sergio Perez into the Williams seat, because I think the Williams team could do with the money. Yeah, and I hope that George isn't just feeling a bit like he's wasting his career, because he's clearly got the talent. And I'm not saying the Williams team are not doing a good job; they're doing absolutely awesome. But I think Valtteri Bottas is not delivering at Mercedes at the minute, you know. But this is just what I think. Keep it respectful, guys. If you want to start a discussion in the comments below, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now. Bye.